Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of December 19th. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are complaining about parenting trends that need to be retired and a few that maybe should come back.
Yeah.
So this list came from BuzzFeed, and we love a good BuzzFeed list. And these are some of the examples that they gave. So, for example, we need to retire gentle-ish parenting, staycations, gender reveals. Yes, you know how I feel about gender reveals. Bulldozer parenting, which is like the snowplow parenting. Stage sports, social media parenting, tablets at restaurants, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
some of these are a real stretch. Some of them make a lot of sense. Some of them are just very cranky, stop doing that.
Yes.
You know?
Right.
And also, we have to always acknowledge the very nature of listicle, which is that, oh gosh, I got to come up with this number.
I need more.
I have to throw this one in.
Right.
It's like, I have a bring back, but I don't have a retire to go with it. Oh, just done something.
Well, and also it's set up retire this, bring back that, and they have nothing. They have no connection.
No.
The first one is to retire gentle-ish parenting, by which they mean you say you're doing gentle parenting, but really you're just kind of not. So it's not effective. But then the bring back that goes with it is bring back family dinners.
Which is that, those are not.
Okay. These are
Those are not
related.
That makes no sense.
There are some laws of listicleness that are being violated. And
Yes.
somebody got this at 4:15 and had to get it in by 5 o'clock. So we feel you. We have been there.
So if we had to retire, if we had to make a legitimate list, if we weren't being paid, which is kind of too bad, what would we retire?
Listicles? Is that not?
Yeah, listicles. There you go. I mean,
Specifically parenting listicles.
Come on, I love a
these
good
are the things you're
listicle.
doing wrong. And these are the things you should be doing.
They
right.
make me
written
feel so
by-
much better sometimes.
Written probably by college students for, a few bucks on Venmo.
An intern.
Well, I would just say we need to retire the lack of nuance that goes with the listicle, right? I mean, as we repeat ourselves ad nauseum that every child is different, every family is different, and these listicles just don't have any room for that in their life. Because there was a few good things on this, yes, retire gender reveals, absolutely. Retire pranking your kids, yes. I think that's yucky.
That's awful. I hate that.
I mean, pranking.
depends.
That's stuff I ate all your Halloween candy or whatever.
Yeah.
Those
Or
kind of.
What was the one I
come
saw the other
on.
day? It was,
Really?
she was throwing the Christmas presents out the window if the child had done something wrong or something. She had these fake presents under the tree. And every time the child misbehaved, she would throw one out the window. What the heck?
Yeah, could I do that with my family? Maybe that's gamifying. Every time there's an argument at the dinner table, welp,
A present's going
goes
out the
that
window.
that laptop I got you. Phew,
God.
into the snow. Except
But
they know
your
I
kids
didn't
are not
really-
your kids are not 6 years old. I mean, this is...
And they also have never really cared about presents or got what
Right.
that whole deal is. So,
So it doesn't
once again,
work.
it would be inefficient. What would I have to
Yeah.
throw out? Cars. Yeah. And yet, I agree, and yet I can see that to some degree, those things can be fun. I mean,
Pranking.
I agree that gender reveals that involve shooting a rocket into the air and seeing what color it bursts open as, or really fancy, but I don't know, just having a small relatively,
No.
low-key thing with family.
Nicole is not allowing it. Absolutely.
Well,
No.
that's why we call her No Fun Nicole.
Yeah. It's a no fun zone.
Well, do you feel you should just wait until
Yeah.
the baby pops out? Or just
Yeah, I
keep
feel
it to
like
yourself, or
it's an
just tell
attention
people-
grabber.
Tell people, I don't know. I feel like I've never been pregnant, but if I were, and if that was something I wanted, I think you get what you want at that time, don't you?
I feel like
yeah.
it's attention seeking. And okay, listeners, sorry, I'm gonna but I just really do. Like, I just feel like, you have a shower. Okay, that's totally legit, a baby shower. But the whole gender reveal thing, I just feel like it's just because, you have the big countdown and the video and
a
post on social
smaller,
media. And
more tasteful. I don't really care one way or the other of it, to be honest. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But
Well, because the thing is, Terry, if you're doing this, you're absolutely like taking videos and posting them on social media
course.
and all
I
that.
guess
That's
I don't
where
know.
it gets-
If it keeps you occupied while you're gestating a human, I think it's probably okay. But then again,
I mean,
mine
if
were
people
all.
want,
Mine were 18
if
months
people-
and 4.5, and their genders they're right there on the report.
There were
I totally, if people do it, I don't care what people
Just don't
do
bother
in
you
their
with
own
it.
homes. Just please, like, it's the show. I feel like sometimes it's for the wrong purpose.
Well,
You get that feeling,
Well,
right?
that's true of everything. That's true of all these things. Tablets at restaurants, by the way. Oh my goodness, do I wish we'd had tablets when my kids were little.
No
Oh my gosh, does
kidding.
everybody in the restaurant wished I'd had tablets when my kids were little.
right.
Would you rather hear the gentle sound of some game or TV show or a kid going, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat for 45 minutes? No, give them the tablet.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids were pretty well behaved, but my son moved around a lot. He would he would stand up and he would peek over the booth to the next table, and he would talk a lot and stuff. And he said, "If I could have just had a tablet and he could just play a game, oh my gosh, it would have been so wonderful." We used to have to take him if it took too long to get the food. One or the other of us would volunteer to walk him out to the car just to sit in the car until it was time. Or at the end, when the kid has finished the food and yet other people are eating. And they have to just sit there doing nothing.
Right.
Give them the tablet. Oh my gosh. Headphones. Headphones if you need them so that the neighbors don't have to listen to Barney. But
Right.
still,
Right.
that I totally disagree with that. So, tell me how awful they are, Nicole. I can argue.
No, I think Nicole's with you on this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on tablets.
I so disagree. But that's an easy kids today.
Yeah.
With their
and I
screens.
feel like on this listicle, like all of the bring back things are very like
Traditional.
why don't kids play outside anymore? Why don't we let kids be bored? Like it's very like
Yeah, those are people
Okay,
who are
Grandpa.
not parents at this time who are saying like, "Let kids be bored." Well, yeah,
yeah.
they don't just sit there and be bored. They
No.
chore charts. I've done chore charts. That didn't go away, did it? We
Yeah, I
have
don't
family
think that-
dinners. We have basic.
I don't
birthdays.
think chore charts necessarily went away.
Yeah, playing outside. Kids still play outside. They may just play outside supervised in a way that they didn't in the past. But my family plays games together.
I do agree with one of the bring backs, which is simple school lunches instead of
yes.
like
Oh,
the elaborate
yes.
like bento
No
box
bento boxes,
situation.
for sure. Come on.
My kid has been taking his lunch most of this year, and I just assemble it from purchased items.
Yes.
like we buy salads or sandwiches,
Yes.
and then we have like applesauce and string cheese, or what I mean. Like I just open various cupboards and
Yeah.
packages and throw it all in a bag. And I'm
That's
like, look,
what
I
we
made your
used to do.
lunch.
Now, I should specify if the child themselves or the high schooler, let's say, themselves wants to make a bento box lunch,
Oh, yeah.
and will take
Knock yourself out.
responsibility for, if not buying the items, putting them on the shopping list, and then doing all assembly. That's great. You know what? You develop that useful skill of making a attractive meal, and then you enjoy eating it, but don't involve me in any way.
And you will have to wash all the pieces
Yes,
and parts because none
absolutely.
of that stuff can go in the dishwasher. Plus, you
Yes.
need it tomorrow.
Right.
And there's like 10 little containers and lids. And yeah.
Kid will do that once, and then say, "You know what, Mom? Sandwich sounds good. Can I just have a sandwich and a bag of
I'm
potato
fine
chips?"
with a sandwich in a baggie.
Oh, goodness, yes. There's no
Yes.
need for fancy stuff.
So,
Least for little kids.
have we covered the ground of this listicle pretty thoroughly?
I think so.
I think so.
What do they got against staycations? I like staycations.
Yeah. I don't
Get
know.
out in the world and give your child experiences.
Yeah, I think it was that, and it was also like, okay, staycations were a COVID thing, and now you can travel.
Oh, yeah. But see, it's contradictory because staycations involve kids being bored, and yet they say we should bring back boredom. They might involve going outside. And yet we're so.
Yeah.
Give us some.
Well, as we said, such is the nature of the listicle. And we are done with this particular one. I'm sure there will be more.
Fortunately, there's nothing about retiring parenting podcasts and
No.
bringing back the family sitting around the radio. So
Right.
The family sitting around the radio.
Oh,
my God.
Well, tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about what not to say to college kids home from the holidays. It's basically also a listicle that we're going to
it's listicle week.
It's listicle week. Where was I? And then and then on Friday we will have our roundup of picks. Oh my god!
Our own
I need to
list.
start over. Yes, our listicle of recommendations. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.
More like a list-a-sode, right?
That's right.